Hello, my name is Andrew MacArthur.
Andrew MacArthur.
Andrew MacArthur.
Andrew MacArthur.
Andrew MacArthur. Andrew MacArthur.
Andrew MacArthur.
Andrew MacArthur. And this is my demo reel.
Woo-wee, boy, you should have been there. We took that sucker down. 95 miles an hour. Boom! I hit that Winnebago. Just pushed him right off the side of the road. I'm looking in my rearview mirror and I see that guy jumping up and down, pissed off. I couldn't resist. I bang the Hewitt and come back. Guy says to me, "Come here, boy. I want to talk to you." I said, "I want to talk to you too." Bang, bang! Guy never knew what hit him. Boy, I tell you, when I get going that fast, I get high. Bill was pulling him so hard, he broke a knuckle. You know that Billy when he starts pulling those beers, sitting in the back seat like a sweaty hog in a corn crib. I must have been doing 150 miles per hour. All of a sudden, see this girl walking down the street, right, real Playboy bunny type of girl. I couldn't resist. I slam on the brakes, start following her in my car real slow like. I'm giving her my evil eye. She starts walking down the sidewalk like she don't notice. All of a sudden, Billy pops out the back window. Hey baby, come here, I want to kiss your face." And she says, "Kiss my ass." So Billy, you know what Billy says? "I can't tell the difference." That Billy's some kind of comedian, huh? I can't tell the difference. Woo! Wee!
Story of how the moon came to be the way it is now. Waxing and waiting. I think I'll always be partial to a full moon. The way it fills the sky. Like it's always been there. It always will be. Of course, it'll change by tomorrow.
And what's he then that says I play the villain? When this advice I give is free and honest, probable to thinking and indeed the course to win the more again. For 'tis most easy the inclining Desdemona to subdue. For in any honest suit, she's viewed as fruitful as the free elements. And for her to win the more, we're to renounce his baptism, and all seals and symbols of his redeemed sin. His soul is so unfettered to her love that she may make, unmake, do what she list. And her appetite shall play the god with his weak function. How am I, then, the villain, to counsel Cassio to this parallel course, directly to his own good? Divinity of hell! When devils will the blackest sins put on, they do often at first suggest heavenly shows, as I do now. For while this honest fool plies Desdemona to repair his fortunes, and she for him pleads strongly to the more, I shall pour this pestilence into his ear, that she repeals him for her body's lust, and by how much she strives to do him good. And by this she shall undo her credit with the more, and out of virtue turn it into pitch. And out of this I shall make the net out of her own goodness that shall enmesh them all.
Tryouts are over. And guess what? You're on the team. Got you. Everyone else, you made the team. You're so happy, and now you're sad. It's a one-man team. Zach Smith.
Look at me. You've given me nothing my whole life. You forget what I've seen tonight, Mother. I've seen you make a vulgar, disgusting scene in your own house, and on top of that, humiliate yourself before a boy half your age. You ran after him because your vanity wouldn't let you lose him. It isn't that you love him, no. That would be easier. Only love them loving you. All your so-called passion and temperament is false. Your entire existence has degenerated into an endless empty craving for admiration and flattery, and you say you've done no harm to anybody? You're not happy. You're never happy. You're fighting all the time to keep your youth and your looks as though they mattered. You're not young or beautiful. I'm seeing for the first time just how old you are. It's horrible. Your silly fair hair and your face all plastered and painted. Mother, sit up! Now then, you're not going to have any more lovers. You're not going to be beautiful or successful ever again. You're going to be my mother for once. It's about time I had one before I go over the edge altogether.
Now that you left school, Father must be breathing fire. Must be saying, no more studies, waste of time. Join the family business.
How do you know that?
All small town fathers are like, family business.
Very good, very good.
Dream business.
Very bad, very bad.
What's your dream business?
I want to be a writer.
Writer.
J'avais l'acteur.
Have you written something?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
You play chess?
No, I don't.
Well, it's not a picture you playing chess.
Well, it couldn't have been me because I don't play chess. Gin rummy, maybe.
You play gin rummy?
Do I play gin rummy? Is Paris a city?
You're good, huh?
I'm very good.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Nope. Do not make any deals with me.
I'll play you gin rummy. If you win, I'll go immediately. No questions asked. If I win, give me some more time. One more day. 24 hours.
Who's got the time?
Come on. You're so good.
You know, I do feel like a game.
Come on, be a sport. We'll shoot you up. Half hour.
I really shouldn't.
I got cards right here. Don't make it break down shit.
All right, what the heck? It'll relax me, but we'll play one game.
You're not gonna regret this.
My dream, I'm about 6 years old, and I'm walking with my father when we see this group of people, drunk, singing and laughing and playing balalaikas. And in the middle of this crowd is this heavy old cart, and this tired old mare is strapped into its harness. Her master is a red-faced young man who keeps whipping her and yelling, "She'll pull us! She'll pull us if I have to beat her to death!" And he keeps whipping her on the eyes, around the face, and now she's bleeding, and the people are laughing and shouting. So her master takes out a crowbar and says, "She's mine. I'll deal with her." And then he starts to beat her. On her back, on her legs, everywhere. And he keeps swinging her crowbar and driving her into the ground. But she won't die. She tries to pull the cart, but she can't anymore. He's swinging that crowbar, beating her until there's nothing left. And I'm clutching my father's hands, crying, so much that I can't see. And I say, Father, why are they killing her?" And he says, "Because they're drunk, Rodya. Because they're people."
If you were to tell me that Tony was sent here by my greatest enemy to slowly drive me insane, I wouldn't have believed you.
Looks great, Tony. Yeah, wow, it looks amazing.
Why are you doing this?
It's the best thing.
You can't mean it.
No, I'm serious.
What does this mean?
Nothing.
Please,
No.
listen.
No.
So different.
Not really.
Oh.
Question. Hypothetical. What if I don't have enough of a personality for the magic talking hat to sort me? Like, how much authority does this hat really have? Never mind. This place is crazy, huh? Never thought I'd go to school in a castle. Pretty cool. Never really liked school. People were mean to me. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. You probably have all your own nervous thoughts going on. Can I tell you something? I think I might be special. Watch a lot of movies and read a lot of books, and it's always like this normal boy actually finds out he has amazing abilities and is swept away to a new magical world. Does that sound familiar? Because that is now my actual life. And by some incredible circumstance, that boy always becomes like the most important person, like in the whole world. Sort of chosen one. Ah! Magic is real, and this orphan boy wizard is ready for 7 years of amazing adventures.
Why, Harry, you wouldn't think I would be so rude as to displease a gentleman like Big Julie here, do you? Big Julie. Believe me when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on it that, wow.
I used to have this dream that would come to me when I was on my feet. I'd just be standing there and I'd have this dream come to me that the walls were closing in. It's like a sweeping kind of terror that struck me. And something new would panic. I wouldn't make a move. I'd just be standing there very, very still. And suddenly something would leap like it was trying to escape. Then that leap would come up against something. It's like an absolutely helpless leap. It's like nothing, the whole wide world could get me out of there. Relax for a second. I'd be forced to relax because if I followed through with this inward leap, I'd just crash up against that wall. For a second, I could accept it. I was there, in jail. I wasn't getting out. For a second. Then these thoughts would come. How long was I there for? A day? Maybe it could last a day, a week, a month. No, I never last a month. Forever! And that's the thought that did forever. The whole thing would start up again, except worse this time, as though it wasn't just a thought, as though it really was. Everything had disappeared.
Every who down in Whoville, like Christmas or not. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not!
I was in my car outside this place over the weekend, and this unknown girl got in. Just got in the car and started talking to me about the Soviet Union. About their economy, how they feel about Russia being there, everything. She must have talked for 2 hours. Russian paranoia, the gulag, and she was finished. She told me everything she knew about the Soviet Union. So I took her in the back seat and I banged her. And you know something? It was the best I ever had. It wasn't because she knew a lot of tricks, it was because she told me about the Soviet Union. Now here's the thing. She was very ugly. I don't even want to talk about how she looked. Mucho ugly. I never ever think I could be with a woman like that. And yet it turned out to be better than what I went after. You see what I'm coming towards? I always went for a girl like you. And what finally got me is that there's something else. Another people, another dimension right there, but you can't see it. The dimension of ugly girls. It's Like I'm one of those guys in a factory and they bring in all new machines. That's what I feel like. Like I gotta retrain or I'll lose my place. Some girls you look at, some girls you don't. I've done the thing we're in, Linda. I've been with you. I've talked to you. You look at what I look at. I want to look at something else.
From the library, The Origins of the Universe. And this one's Nuclear Power.
They're for children.
It's nice to know my contribution is appreciated. You think you're so clever, don't you? Don't you ever think about other people for 1 second there? I bet you're really pleased with yourself now, aren't you? Austin was telling me you're interested in stories. What kind of stuff do you go in for?
You know, usual stuff, good love interest, lots of action.
Westerns?
Sometimes.
You know, I'll give you a I got a Western that'd knock your lights out.
Really?
Yeah, of course I'm not a writer like my brother here. I'm not a man of the pen.
Well,
you know, I haven't seen a good Western since Lonely Are the Brave. Remember that movie?
No, I'm
Kirk
afraid-
Douglas, hell of a movie. Remember that movie, Austin?
Yeah.
The man dies for the love of his horse.
Is that right?
Yeah. Hear the horse screaming at them. The rain's coming down, horse is screaming. Then the shot. Bam! Single shot. Just like that. And nothing. The sound of rain. When Kirk hears that shot, he knows that his horse has died. He knows. You see his eyes. His eyes die right inside his face. Then his eyes close and you know that he's died too. You know that Kirk Douglas has died for the death of his horse.